is rich in magnesium and other essential vitamins and minerals. It is smooth, easy to prepare, and you can enjoy it with any soup of your choice. Egusi, ogbono, edinkaikon, atama. Mouth-watering delicacy. You can also use Sono Agrovita to bake bread, cake, and other confectionaries. Enjoy Sono Agrovita with your family. Sono Agrovita, quality products from Sono Mountain Limited. Sono Agrovita, the healthy family's choice.
Giant Strikes, a weekly production of the Ogun State Ministry of Information and Strategy, designed to showcase the activities of the government with regards to various developmental projects and programs, comes on your screen every Tuesday by 7:30 p.m. Giant Strikes on NTA Abeokuta, Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. Join us.
Àwa ọmọ Olúmọ, ọmọ Ẹ̀gbá ó yàyà. Àwa ọmọ Olúmọ.
Kábíyèsí o, it's another milestone. Kábíyèsí Aláké and the paramount ruler of Egbaland clocks 20 years on the throne.
The entire management and staff of the Nigerian Television Authority, NTA Abeokuta, warmly felicitate His Royal Majesty Oba Dr. Michael Adedotun Aremugbadebo III, CFR Okukenu IV, the Alake Empowerment Ruler of Egbaland, on the joyous occasion of his 20th coronation anniversary.
Kábíyèsí, may your reign continue to embody wisdom, integrity, and unwavering commitment to the peace and progress of Egbaland. Your Majesty, we honor and celebrate your distinguished legacy of leadership and service to your people. Congratulations, Kábíyèsí, from all of us at NTA Abeokuta.
Gbẹdẹmukẹ, gbẹdẹmukẹ, ètò yìí ó gbẹdẹmukẹ lètò ní gbẹdẹmukẹ, ètò tí ó máa ń wá sí ojú amóhùnmáwòrán yìí láti iléeṣẹ́ NTA 12 Abeokuta.
Ǹjẹ́ o fẹ́ kí ayé mọ̀ nípa ayẹyẹ rẹ? Gbẹdẹmukẹ ní ètò ní gbẹdẹmukẹ lórí ìkànnì 12 NTA Abeokuta Channel 12 Star Times Channel 103 ní gbogbo ọjọ́ Àlàmísì ní dédé agogo 7:30 àṣálẹ́. Irú ayẹyẹ wo ni tìrẹ? Ìṣílé, òkú àgbà, oyè jíjẹ, ọjọ́ ìbí, ìgbéyàwó àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Ẹ kàn sí ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ yìí láti ṣe àfihàn ayẹyẹ tiyín 08039245199. Gbẹdẹmukẹ ní ètò ní gbẹdẹmukẹ.
On the news tonight, medical and health workers in Southwest converge on Abeokuta. Improved working conditions tops agenda. Nigeria's First Lady Oluremi Tinubu meets wives of service chiefs. Plus, National Bureau of Statistics marks African Statistics Day. Hello, good evening, and thanks for joining us on Channel 12 News Tonight. My name is Idarisit Adedoku. The Medical and Health Workers Union in the federal tertiary health institutions across the 6 Southwest states converge on Abeokuta to deepen understanding on their rights and privileges and strengthen engagement for enhanced capacity, collective bargaining, and improved living and working conditions. Yemi Dalimo reports that the members of the union resolved to strengthen their structures where it matters most to transform the health sector. And moving on, speakers of House of Assemblies of the 6 Southwest states have reaffirmed commitment to strengthening legislative collaboration, deepen democratic governance, and advance regional development across states in the geopolitical zones. The conference underscored the need to review the harmonized standing orders of all Southwest state legislatures to promote uniformity and efficiency in legislative processes, assuring the processes to strengthen inter-parliamentary cooperation. Yemi Dalimo reports that the speakers under the aegis of Conference of Speakers of Southwest States reached disagreements in Abeokuta during a crucial meeting of the forum.
Southwest speakers deliberated extensively on issues of governance, national development and constitutional reforms and resolved to adopt a common position on key national matters such as electoral reform, inclusive governance, devolution of powers, state policing and security, fiscal reforms, as well as the need to strengthen local government administration. The meeting, attended by speakers from Ondo, Ekiti, Osun, Oyo and Ogun states, commended President Bola Tinubu for promoting national unity and development and Ogun State Governor, while also applauding the Southwest governors for their continued efforts in driving progress and economic growth across the region.
The meeting also underscored the need to review and harmonize the standing orders of Southwest legislatures, standing orders to enhance improved uniformity and efficiency. It was further proposed that the Southwest Legislative Summit be convened, and this will be hosted in Oyo State.
The speakers urged Southwest governors to engage National Boundary Commission proactively in resolving recurring boundary disputes among states to engender peace and unity, while emphasizing youth inclusion in governance with a call on all tiers of government to create more opportunities for young people to participate meaningfully in the democratic process.
Seeking for the establishment of post-legislative scrutiny units, a model that has been set by Oyo State in each state for holistic assessment of the operational gaps of laws, including the anti-open grazing law and Southwest scrutiny network law in each state to conform to the present societal realities.
The conference equally advocated improved budgetary allocation to the agricultural sector across the states in the region to strengthen food security, enhance healthy living, and promote sustainable livelihood in the region. Before departing Ogun State, they visited the Gateway International Airport, Iperu, where they commended the state government for implementing the project. In Abeokuta, Yemi Dalimo, NTA News.
And in the meantime, the Nigeria's First Lady, Oluremi Tinubu, has called on wives of the news service chiefs to provide their husbands with needed support as they work hard to meet the expectations of their commander-in-chief and Nigerians in the fight against insecurity. She made the call during the courtesy visit to her office by the wives of the news service chiefs. State House correspondent Adenita will bring us details of these and other engagements of the First Lady.
Marking the beginning of a new chapter, as wives of the news service chiefs formally meet the wife of the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces. The weight of the recent abduction of schoolgirls in Kebbi State was however heavy in the air as the First Lady, Oluremi Tinubu, led her guests to observe a minute silence for the Vice Principal of the school, Hassan Makuku, who was killed during the abduction.
May the soul of our journey departed, may God grant him our journey.
She said the incident must serve as a reminder to our guests that they, along with their husbands, have stepped into a new role, one that demands sacrifice and support.
Right now, with the Kebbi situation, the security, the entire security apparatus must have been put in place to do all that work. Your husband signed in to protect lives at the expense of their own lives. So I want to commend them. God will continue to take care of them going out and coming into all of you. No evil will befall them, and they will help our country and they will secure our country.
Far away from the theaters of war, the First Lady says they have a lot to do, especially working with her to empower wives of fallen heroes, the elderly, and people with disabilities.
Because we know there are a lot of veterans that are old, and then they will need little financial assistance towards the Yuletide season. So we are going to do 250, but I expect that when we do that, you can also introduce that to your husbands so that you can begin to take care of the elderly amongst them, because all of us will grow old. And for the people with disability, we're giving them 200,000 to start even a petty trade, but we are giving them a lifeline so that to encourage them. So we are also doing 250 of those. So that will be about 100 million for the two programs.
Wife of the Inspector General of Police, Elizabeth Abeokuta, who introduced the wives of the new service chiefs to the First Lady, applauded her inspiring leadership and sustained interventions for the armed forces.
We are grateful for the guidance and support we extend to families of the armed forces and security agencies. Ma, we are also grateful for the empowerment programs you have organized previously for the widows of security agencies.
The wives of the new service chiefs assumed their role on October 30, 2025, after President Bola Tinubu, in exercise of his power as the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, decorated their spouses as the new service chiefs. In the State House, Adeni Itaiwo, NTA News.
And talking security, the Nigerian Senate is reacting to Monday's adoption of 25 female students in Kebbi, asked the armed forces to immediately recruit at least 100,000 personnel to confront the challenge of insecurity. The National Assembly correspondent Lami Ali reports that the Senate condemns the adoption and sympathizes with the family of the victims. And Channel 12 News continues after this timeout. Please stay with us.
What we're basically doing today is to search for the tastiest biscuits ever on the playground. Are you guys ready? Yeah! The search starts in 3, 2, 1, let's go!
Sona biscuits are rich in flavor, nourishment, and excitement. Grab a bite today.
Welcome back and thank you for staying tuned. The role of technology in driving credible data has again taken center stage as statisticians chart pathway towards a more robust statistical system for Nigeria and the African continent. Muplang Dakok reports that this was at the celebration of African Statistics Day organized by the National Bureau of Statistics.
Leveraging technology and new statistical tools to promote a just, peaceful, inclusive, and prosperous society for Africans set the tone for this year's African Statistics Day discussions. Stakeholders drawn from across the statistical system emphasize that where data is lacking, development will naturally suffer.
Our data system and embracing innovation is how we collect, analyze, and of course share information. Our policies can be more effective and of course inclusive.
Let us ensure that our data tells the whole story of Nigeria, and let us allow the data to guide our path to a better future for all citizens.
Beyond technology, the issue of adequate funding for data production across Africa also came to the fore, with renewed calls for increased investment in the sector.
We must continue to invest in our statistical systems, recognizing that data is not an accessory to development, it is the infrastructure. We must expand innovation, partnership across governments.
Stakeholders say strengthening data capacity is not just a yearly reminder, but a continuous task needed to drive Africa's development goals. In Abuja, Muplang Dakok, NTA News.
And in another development, the 2025 Service of 9 Lessons and Carol by NTA, FRCN and Voice of Nigeria to be hosted by the Federal Radio Corporation of Nigeria has less than 4 weeks to hold. The committee was at the headquarters of the Nigerian Television Authority to solicit support of the largest TV network in Africa towards the successful annual Christmas event.
Of this year's service of 9 lessons and carols is Jesus, our strength. And the reason why we chose this theme is that we are aware that Nigerians are going through a lot, but we are asking them to draw their strength from Jesus.
The Executive Director News, NTA Abeokuta, conveyed the message of the Director General.
Convey your message to the DG. The needful will be done so that you can enhance your preparations for a successful outing. NTA will not, shirk in its responsibility, to this yearly event, and by the grace of God, we're going to have it, successful this year again.
Ministering this year in word is Reverend William Okoye of the All Christians Fellowship Mission. Activities marking the 20th coronation anniversary of the Alake and paramount ruler of Egbaland, Oba Adedotun Aremu Gbadebo, continues with medical outreach of over 300 women and presentation of food items to children of Stella Obasanjo Orphanage Home, Ibara, Abeokuta. Oyidamola Ogusuyi completes the report.
From across Ogun State converged on Ake Palace to be part of the medical outreach where the female folks were sensitized on how to take care of their health. The partners and the beneficiaries who appreciated the Alake for the gesture acknowledged that the significance of the program to the beneficiaries are enormous.
We create an awareness on pap smear investigation. This will help them to diagnose CA cancer, CA cervix, and this, if it is diagnosed on time, it helps them to really cure it.
And they tell us during that menopause period, we might be having headache, back pain, our vagina will be dry.
So they're going to get medication depending on whatever their symptoms are after their examination. And we also have a flyer that's in form of a souvenir. And there's also a detox tea that detoxifies the system.
More care about the body and everything as a woman, how to know what to eat at the right time.
The Alake and paramount ruler of Egbaland, Oba Adedotun Aremu Gbadebo, represented, also extended hands of fellowship to children of Stella Obasanjo Orphanage Home, Ibara, Abeokuta, by presenting food items to the home to bring succor on the children.
It is a known fact that whatever you do to the elderly or motherless babies has a lot of reward from God Almighty. So those that are having the means should be able to extend it to these children.
Peace will continue to reign in Egbaland, and during his reign, we will continue to experience fruitfulness. And we pray that by the grace of God, the Lord will continue to strengthen him in good health of sound mind and body. He will celebrate 30, 40, 50 if Jesus tarries.
Activities marking the 20th coronation anniversary of Alake continues.
And on sport update, Olumide Eguntola brings us stories from the sporting world.
Set for Wednesday's 2025 CAF Awards in Rabat, Morocco, Nigeria's Super Falcons captain Rashida Tajibade will contend with Morocco's Ghislaine Chibak for the Women's Player of the Year award. Nigeria's goalkeeper Chiamaka Nnadozie will be aiming to win the Goalkeeper Award of the Year for the third consecutive time. The Nigerian player must cross the hurdle of informed Dlamini of South Africa to achieve this feat. In athletics, Nigeria's international Patience Okon-George has successfully qualified for the women's 400 meters final at the ongoing Islamic Solidarity Games in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. The three-time national champion and two-time African Championship medalist secured her place by finishing second in the semi-finals with a time of 52.91 seconds. She was outpaced by Sarwa Nazal of Bahrain. The women's 400 meters final is scheduled for Tuesday evening with Okon-George aiming to bring home the gold medal for Nigeria. In golf, Nigeria and Uganda again rekindled rivalry at the 50th Ikoyi Ladies Open Golf Tournament that had 11 African countries and participants from other continents in attendance. At the end of hostilities, Peace Kabasweka from Uganda retained the title with 232 total points over 3 days to push our compatriot Gloria Abeokuta to the second position. Nigeria's international Diana Osmond was third.
There's been fun because we have infused into the game biodiversity and sustainability initiatives.
In tennis, momentum is geared towards who wins the WTA Player of the Year awards. For now, Arana Sablenka, Iga Swiatek, and Amanda Anisimova are leading the pack of the top 10 players for the award. With sports update, Olumide Eguntola, NTA News.
And Sports Update wraps up Channel 12 News tonight. Thank you for watching. Good evening.
Calm down now. Now the babe they look, we know me they look am. I don't be the close eyes they work now. What's they do you? Kola, talk to Kola. But she don't believe that she be my only babe.
Hello, BC. Ha, she don't cut Kolo.
Please now.
What's happen now?
Now so she they do. She go say make I no follow babe. Talk, make I no look babe. Impossible.
Bro, Sabek, calm down now. Don't mind them. I go call you for phone. No be, bro.
Hello. Make I no lie you. That babe said she fine. I even call her number. We even come up, but we don't do anything, we just dance.
Bros, what's with that?
Free on Glow Talk Master. Talk for 6 minutes and get 6 minutes free. Plus 50 megabytes of data. Free. Dial *606#. New customers also enjoy a welcome bonus. Glow Unlimited.
At Sono Plastics, customers' needs are our priority. We give you all the attention you need. With us, our customers are king. Located at Kilometer 40, Lagos Abeokuta Expressway, Ijoko, Ogun State. Sono Plastics Limited. We're just a phone call away. Contact us through 080-2783-5332. You can reach us through any of our lines and social media handles. Sono Plastics Limited. Come, let us treat you like a king.
Looking for electronics store where you can have value for your money? Oni Electronics is it. Oni Electronics, we offer a variety of modern electronic gadgets at affordable price. We are located behind the shopping complex opposite General Post Office, Shakmo, Abeokuta. For inquiries, call 0803-350-6850. At Oni Electronics, we do after-sales service, installation, and giving of advice on how best to handle your electronic gadgets for optimal satisfaction.